Have you heard that Burkina Faso has taken control of its gold mines and started extracting its own gold? Not only that, but unlike in the past, when raw gold was exported at low prices, the country has now launched an ambitious plan to refine and process the gold itself, producing hundreds of gold bars every month. This shift is transforming Burkina Faso's gold industry, cutting off French and other Western corporations from accessing its resources. Previously, gold was mined within Burkina Faso, but sent abroad to be refined in Western facilities before being sold on international markets. This system benefited foreign economies, while Burkina Faso remained stuck in poverty. Now Ibrahim Traoré has pledged to put an end to this cycle permanently. But how exactly is the raw gold being processed, filtered, purified, and transformed into gleaming gold bars?
This is the journey to one Africa.
Burkina Faso's President Ibrahim Traoré laid the foundation stone for a national gold refinery with an annual refining capacity of 150 tons. The facility, whose total cost has not been disclosed, will produce its first gold 11 months from now. The project is developed in partnership with Marina Gold, a local company. The refinery will be the first in the country. It will house a jewelry store and the future headquarters of the Société Nationale des Substances Précieuses, which oversees the project on behalf of the state. The facility should create 100 direct jobs and over 5,000 indirect jobs, according to the authorities. We will no longer be refining our gold abroad, but have it refined. And we will know what the real value of the raw gold that comes out of our mines is, stressed President Traoré in a speech read on his behalf by the Minister of Mines, Simon Pierre Boussim. Gold is Burkina Faso's leading export product. The country produced 57.6 tons in 2022, down 14% year-on-year. Local processing is gradually becoming a priority for several African mining countries, which have long exported their raw production. In the gold sector, particularly, most of the continent's producers have their gold processed in refineries in South Africa, Switzerland, or China. As Africa's third-largest gold producer by 2022, Mali could follow in the footsteps of its neighbor Burkina Faso, following the signing this week of a memorandum of understanding with Russia for the construction of a gold refinery. Burkina Faso, a landlocked West African nation, is a significant gold producer, ranking 4th in Africa and 15th globally in 2023, with gold contributing 16% of GDP and 80% of exports. Ibrahim Traoré, born in 1988 and educated in geology, became the interim leader after a September 2022 coup, ousting the previous interim president. At 36, he is the world's second youngest state leader, known for his Marxist activism and focus on resource sovereignty. In August 2024, Traoré's government nationalized the Bungu and Wagnion gold mines, previously sold by UK-based Endeavour Mining, for $300 million in 2023. The government acquired them for $80 million, a strategic move to reclaim mineral wealth, inspired by Pan-Africanist ideals. This action, part of broader efforts including expelling French military presence in February 2023 and forming the alliance of Sahel states with Niger and Mali in July 2024, aimed to increase government revenue for sectors like education and healthcare. Construction of Burkina Faso's first gold refinery began in November 2023, inaugurated by Traoré, with an expected start date of October 2024. Partnering with the local company Marina Gold, the refinery has a capacity of 150 tons per year, 400 kilo a day of 99% pure gold, creating 100 direct and 5,000 indirect jobs. Construction of Burkina Faso's first gold refinery begins. Traoré emphasized local refining to know the true gold value and reduce fraudulent exports linked to terrorism. First gold bars in February 2025. By February 2025, the refinery, operational since October 2024, produced its first gold bars from the nationalized mines, marking a historic milestone. This followed the receipt of 93.197 kilo of gold bars from processed mining residues, in December 2024, processed by Golden Hand SA. The event, witnessed by Traoré, symbolized economic independence, with potential to fund national development amidst security challenges, surprising economic impact. It's notable that acquiring the mines for $80 million, compared to their $300 million sale price, could significantly boost government revenue, given gold's $6 billion annual value against Burkina Faso's $18 billion GDP. This move, leveraging local refining, contrasts with historical foreign dominance, potentially transforming the nation's economic landscape. Comprehensive analysis of gold production and policy in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso's gold sector has seen significant transformation under Ibrahim Traoré's leadership, reflecting a strategic shift towards economic sovereignty and local benefit. The following sections detail the events, implications, and broader context, providing a thorough examination of the developments, historical context, and economic significance. Burkina Faso's gold production has fluctuated, dropping 13.7% from 66.8 tons in 2021 to 57.6 tons in 2022, due to insurgency and mine closures, gold production in Burkina Faso, and major projects. However, by 2023, output increased by 4%, positioning the country as the world's 15th largest producer. Gold mining, both industrial and artisanal, is crucial, with artisanal and small-scale mining (ASGM) now outpacing industrial output. The Burkina Faso Action Planet Gold. The sector accounts for 80% of exports and 16% of GDP, as per the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative (EITI). Data: Burkina Faso to launch its first gold refinery by the end of 2024. Historically, much of the value was captured by foreign firms, with Canadian companies holding $1.8 billion in gold resources. Burkina Faso nationalizes UK gold mines. Traoré's policies aim to reverse this, aligning with trends in Africa, where countries like Ghana and Mali focus on local processing. Ibrahim Traoré, with a background in geology and Marxist activism, has prioritized resource nationalism. His leadership, following the 2022 coup, has been marked by efforts to expel foreign military presence and form regional alliances, such as the Alliance of Sahel States. His focus on gold reflects a broader strategy to address the economic challenges amidst jihadist insurgency, which has impacted mining operations. Nationalization, details and economic strategy. The nationalization of Boungou and Wagnion mines in August 2024 involved renegotiating contracts with firms like B2 Gold, Nord Gold, and Endeavour Mining. The acquisition cost of $80 million, compared to the $300 million sale price, was a strategic bargain, potentially maximizing returns, given annual gold production of 100 tons, valued at $6 billion against a national GDP of $18 billion. Burkina Faso nationalizes UK gold mines. This move, inspired by Thomas Sankara's legacy, aims to fund sectors like education and healthcare, addressing unemployment and development needs. The refinery, constructed since November 2023 and expected to start by October 2024, was a collaborative effort with Marina Gold, Burkina Faso, to build the first gold refinery. With a capacity of 150 tons a year, it was designed to produce 22-carat gold bars, creating 100 direct and 5,000 indirect jobs. Construction of first gold refinery begins in Burkina Faso. Traoré's vision was to refine locally, reducing reliance on foreign refining in countries like South Africa or Switzerland, and curb gold smuggling linked to terrorism. The refinery's first production in October 2024 was followed by a significant event in December 2024, when Burkina Faso received 93.297 kg of gold bars from processed mining residues by Golden Hand SA, weighing 44 bars. Burkina Faso receives first gold bars from processed mining residues. Video. By February 2025, the first gold bars from the nationalized mines were produced, marking a milestone witnessed by Traoré. The nationalization and refinery operations are expected to enhance fiscal capacity, with potential to fund national development. The surprising aspect is the significant cost difference: $80 million versus $300 million, which could amplify revenue. given gold's economic weight. Job creation, 100 direct, 5,000 indirect addresses unemployment, while efforts like suspending artisanal gold export permits in February 2024 aim to regulate the sector. Western corporations, particularly those from Europe and North America, dominated the country's gold industry, extracting billions of dollars worth of gold each year, while Burkina Faso remained trapped in poverty. The country was one of Africa's top gold producers, yet its role was limited to extraction. 130. The gold left its mines, was shipped abroad, refined in foreign facilities, and then rebranded and sold on global markets as Swiss or Emirati gold. This generated massive profits for foreign investors, while Burkina Faso received almost nothing in return. The numbers reveal the extent of this exploitation. In 2022 alone, Burkina Faso exported $6.74 billion worth of gold. Yet the bulk of it, an astonishing $5.93 billion, went straight to Switzerland, which has long acted as a financial hub for African resource wealth. Other buyers included the United Arab Emirates, which imported $534 million. Smaller amounts made their way to India and Rwanda. But regardless of the destination, the pattern remained the same. Burkina Faso was producing gold, but it wasn't keeping the profits. The gold was extracted from Burkinabe soil, but never truly belonged to Burkina Faso. This system was not accidental. It was designed to ensure that wealth remained in foreign hands. Large mining corporations such as IAM Gold, Endeavour Mining, and Nord Gold secured lucrative contracts that gave them near total control over Burkina Faso's gold reserves. These companies, mostly French and Canadian, operated under agreements that allowed them to extract gold while paying minimal royalties to the Burkina Faso government. They took advantage of tax loopholes and legal schemes that meant Burkina Faso often received as little as 5% of the total revenue generated from its own gold. The raw gold was then swiftly exported to European and Middle Eastern refineries, completely bypassing local processing facilities, ensuring that Burkina Faso never developed the capacity to refine its own gold. Cheap labor fueled this system, with local miners receiving low wages, while foreign investors reaped billions in profits. This wasn't just economic exploitation, but a modern version of the colonial-era resource extraction model, where Africa's wealth was systematically drained while its people remained dependent on foreign aid. Beyond this legalized form of exploitation, Burkina Faso also suffered from an enormous underground economy of gold smuggling. Criminal networks, corrupt officials, and insurgent groups operated in the shadows, funneling massive amounts of unregulated gold out of the country. The Sahel region became a hotspot for illicit gold trade, with traffickers moving gold across porous borders into Mali, Niger, and Côte d'Ivoire, where it was rebranded and introduced into the formal global markets. This unregulated trade cost Burkina Faso billions, as nearly half of the gold produced in the country was never officially recorded. 424. Armed groups played a key role in this illegal trade. Extremist organizations took control of artisanal mining sites, using gold profits to finance their operations. Local miners, who formed the backbone of Burkina Faso's gold industry, were often forced to sell their gold at below market prices to smuggling networks, ensuring that wealth never circulated within the country. Instead, it disappeared into Swiss vaults, Emirati refineries, and global jewelry markets, while Burkina Faso continued to struggle with poor infrastructure, underfunded healthcare, and an economy that remained at the mercy of foreign powers. For years, Burkina Faso's gold was its greatest resource, but only for those who controlled it from a distance. Now, the country is rewriting that story. Under the leadership of Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso is breaking away from the centuries-old system that allowed foreign powers to exploit its vast gold reserves, while its own people remained in poverty. For the first time in its history, the country is not just mining gold. The production of first gold bars from nationalized mines in February 2025 under Traoré's leadership marks a pivotal step towards economic independence. Amidst security challenges, this strategy leverages gold to foster sustainable development, with potential to transform Burkina Faso's economic landscape.